My co-host this evening, Matthew Wozniak. And boys, it was mentioned there, I kind of skipped over the lead. The Edmonton Oilers are back on top of the Pacific Division. Clap it up, gentlemen. Because we did that. 67 points at the 50-game mark of the season. One up on the Vegas Golden Knights. And wasn't overly pretty tonight. It wasn't maybe the game we were asking for. I was hoping for a point night. Didn't totally get that, much closer than many of us expected. But the boys, they get the job done in the captain's return. Your initial thoughts, and give me some energy. Give me a cup.
Come on, man.
Give me a cup here.
Buddy, cup here, whatever. McDavid scored. Yammer scored. We got Calvin Pickard up there. I mean, come on. You know the Oilers are going to get a W with this guy. And he's 9-1-0 in his last 10 games. 906 save percentage. 245 goals against the average. Calvin Pickard, baby. McDavid's back. Yanni's finding the back of that. Corey Berry.
That's the shit I'm asking for, Waz. That's what I'm looking for. Also, did Waz just create an awesome shirt with Calvin Pickard? You put a brick wall behind him. You put him there. It. Waz, you're on fire. Let's just call the show right now. Let's just call the show. Let's end on top right there. It's not going to get better than that. Now, like I said, you're playing the Seattle Kraken. They're the 27th best team in the entire NHL coming into this. The Edmonton Oilers, perennial Stanley Cup favorite, Stanley Cup contender. And this was closer than we would have liked. First period, once again, the Edmonton Oilers staring down the barrel of a one-goal deficit. They actually go down a one goal twice in that first period, ending 20 minutes down 2-1. And, it's something with the starts in the first period. Like, I don't think this one was nearly as bad as any of the other games. The shots after 20 minutes were 12-12. But what makes it hard to gain any momentum and gain a lead is taking 3 minor penalties in the first 20 minutes of the game. I want to give the Oilers credit because their PK was awesome. They didn't get scored on at all. They took 4 total in the game, 3 in the first period. But it was a little bit hard for the Oilers to gain momentum and kind of get started off on the right foot. They obviously allow the first goal against 3 minutes and 37 seconds into the game. And what do you think about the Oilers start the first period? Not nearly as bad as any of the other games, but once again, live betting an Oilers comeback has just become my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it was not the ideal start, obviously, but there was a lot going on with penalties, a goal being, there's a challenge in there, right? So they always had to face a little bit of adversity in that first period, and I thought they responded well and found a great way to get back in the game. Also, shout out to Tyler Palmer just for being on the bench, and imagine that, high-fiving Connor McDavid. Just that's a great story to take back to the classroom.
Dude, that's incredible. I'm sure he's getting signed sticks, signed jerseys, getting all the merchandise.
Suit. He wore a nice suit.
Yeah, that photo of him walking in, you're like, yeah, he doesn't. He looks pretty young. He looks pretty young.
Came for the Kraken's funeral.
Bet he's getting a VR headset.
Ooh, shout out the VR headsets.
Like to watch games on it? Like,
I see Sean's in, not Sean Horkoff, just Sean H says, always live bet the comeback. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. But obviously, right, the story coming into this would be the return of Connor McDavid, the captain, the leader, the best player on planet Earth. I know Leon's the MVP, but it will always be Connor McDavid. And it did not take him very long to get up to speed in this one. He drew a tripping penalty literally 30 seconds into the hockey game, put the Oilers on the man advantage. And Connor, he was all over it, up to his old tricks, kind of looked like he picked up kind of right where he left off. And the top line, a lot of discussion going supernova in his return. You're trying to get Connor off on the right foot and go supernova there. And that line was a little bit of a mixed bag in the offensive zone. I thought Connor was great. Leon, I would say, not one of his best games of the season. It just felt like he was fighting it a little bit, seemed frustrated at points. Leon was looking for Connor. Connor's looking for Leon. Cross ice passes, trying to get him through 3 separate sticks at points. But then there's the other man on the line, Zach Hyman, as consistent as they come. I thought he was awesome, creating chances in front of the net, always presenting his stick, doing what he needed to do. And then it's Connor McDavid. Felt like a near lock at plus 120 on Bet365 that he was going to find a way to score. Well, he goes down the ice, goes on a 2-on-1, keeps the puck, gets his first opportunity stopped, gets his own rebound. Damn near lock. I'm not supposed to say the lock word, but Bet365 isn't on the screen. It was going to happen. Okay, people. So, Oz, what'd you think about the Supernova line, Connor McDavid specifically? And are you kind of picking up what I'm laying down? I'm not coming to dry by any means. Take a game off. His boy came back. but I don't think that was Dry's best game all season.
Honestly, and that's okay because Leon Draisaitl has been there for a lot of the time this year for the Oilers. I think he's a big reason why they're third in the NHL standings. And sometimes you can't bring your best A+ effort to every game. Kind of butchering my words here, but honestly, I'm totally fine with it. Considering the Oilers got 2 points at the end of the night, I think it's okay if Leon Draisaitl didn't bring his best. I'm sure he felt that way. I'm sure he's gonna be wanting to bring his best against the Detroit Red Wings, who are coming up next.
Yeah, brother. Thursday night, we get 2 days off without a game.
Bless.
Shout out us. Yeah,
Hey, Leon's been doing a lot of heavy lifting, especially when Connor was out.
Take a night off, brother. Take a night off.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.